Okay, done. So we were doing essential elements, which is given under section 10, which is not given under section 10. Before we go in detail about offer acceptance and other rules, let us do something called as types of contracts. Let us do the types of contracts first, and then let's start with the rules of the contract. So writing on next topic, types of contract. Types of contract. Okay. Types of contract. Yes, sir. Okay, question, sir. Then can't a family member create a legal relationship at all? If at all we have to create a legal relationship, then is it possible? So, can't there be a contract between the family members? Then we are saying it is social and domestic agreements. Huh? I didn't get you. Or it can be even gift also, no? You are saying is inheritance. Gift is possible. Mukesh Ambani would have gifted something to Anant Ambani. Whatever is that, Kantara, Vantara. That elephant rescue thing has been done, right? Then that would have come from Mukesh Ambani. Yes, so gift is there, no? Now is it valid or not? So amongst the family, can you create legal relationship or not? Is it possible? Possible, huh? There are some exceptions. What are the exceptions we'll be seeing? You'll be seeing in the unit 2, consideration. So even amongst the family members also, you can enter into a valid contract. You can create a legal relationship. And how is that? First thing, it has to be in writing, signed by the parties, and the document has to be registered. If you can prove that there was a legal intention. Imagine people, I don't know if you guys have heard of this word called family settlement agreements. Heard of the word called family settlement agreement? What is family settlement agreements? Now imagine whenever you have a asset, imagine it's a property, and when the brothers and sisters, when they want to share the property, you enter into an agreement, you take it to the court, you get it signed. Now it is happening between the brothers and sisters. Whether is this document valid or not? The answer is yes. Because now you have the intention, you are writing it, you are signing it, you are getting the document registered. Now that is what you are saying, yes, we are serious about it. You are proving that you have a legal relationship there. Yes, so it is possible. Is it clear, all of you? So type of contract. Sir, in Hindu family contract, is it possible? Meaning how exactly? Are you asking about HUF concept? Or is it about HUF you are asking? Okay, types of contract, write down. There are 3 types of contract. The first one is called as on the basis of contract on the basis of validity or enforceability. Validity or enforceability. Next one, on the basis of formation. Next one, on the basis of performance. On the basis of performance. Copy down. We'll write down. We'll be writing under them. On the basis of validity or enforceability, on the basis of formation, on the basis of performance. Copy down. Done now? Yes? Okay. On the basis of validity, a contract can be again divided into 5 types. The first one is, sir, it's called as valid contract. The first one is called as valid contract. Valid contract. What is valid contract? An agreement which satisfies all the essential elements becomes a valid contract. Understood? Simple, lah. That is nothing but, can I say, offer plus acceptance plus enforceable by law. That is what we have seen till now. And the next one is called as void contract. Have you guys heard of this word called void? Void contract. It is given under section 2, clause J. Void contract. Understood? Okay. Have you guys heard of this people, void contract and all? Heard of this? Void, something of that sort? I don't, okay, we'll go back there. Tell me if you guys have heard of this valid contract, void contract, voidable contract, illegal agreements. Have you guys heard of any of these things? I believe valid contract we know. Have you guys heard of these three things? Void, voidable, illegal agreements. Heard of it? You want to take a guess? What is void? What is voidable? You want to take void? What is void? Not heard? Not heard? All of you? Okay. An agreement not enforceable by law is a void contract. Okay. Then what is void agreement? What is void contract, void agreement? Okay, we'll see. Write down. Void contract, sir. What do you mean by void contract? A contract which is initially valid but subsequently becomes void. The word void means nothing but invalid. A contract which is initially valid but subsequently becomes void, and such contracts are called as void contracts. The third one is called as voidable contract. Voidable contract. Section 2, clause I. What is voidable contract? When consent is not free, such contracts are voidable at the option of one of the parties, is called voidable contract. You can write at one of the parties. That's called voidable. The next one is called illegal agreements. Illegal agreements agreement to do anything which is forbidden by law. The last one, unenforceable contracts. Unenforceable contracts. What do you mean by unenforceable contracts? A contract having some technical mistakes. A contract having some technical mistakes is called as unenforceable contract. Unenforceable contract. Copy? Yes, sir. So, sir, the types of contracts based on the validity or enforceability, I can classify the contracts into these types. So, what is the first contract, sir? The first contract is called as valid contract. What do you mean by valid contract? You have satisfied all the essential elements of a valid contract. Everything is there. Whatever you just saw, section 10 no, not given under section 10 no, if all of it is there, people, it becomes a valid contract. If it is not there, it will not become a valid contract. As simple as that. So if an agreement which satisfies all the essential elements, it becomes a valid contract. Simple. The next type of contract is called as people void contract. Now before you understand void contract, try to understand these three things. One, there is something called as void agreement. There is something called as void agreement. There is something called as void contract. There is something called as voidable contract. And the last one is called as illegal agreement. So you have these four. Generally students get confused between these four. Try to pay attention. What is that? Try to listen. Now what do you mean by void agreement? Now if you go back to our equation, LHS equals RHS. What did we write? We wrote agreement which is enforceable by law becomes a valid contract. Agreed? This was the equation. Now let us imagine there is an agreement, but you are not satisfying some essential elements. What are you not satisfying? Now we wrote something called as something which is given under section 10, something which is not given under section 10. Agreed? Which is not given under, which is given under section 10, you wrote something called as capacity of the parties. Have you written now? You wrote capacity of the parties. What do you mean by capacity? How much, which person can lift? Is that called as capacity? What is the capacity we are talking about? The number of parties. Capacity of the party is what you wrote. What do you mean by that word capacity? You have written section 10. Have you written or not? The third one, what is this capacity of parties I am talking about? What is that first thing that comes to your mind when I say capacity? Power. So power of the parties, can I say? What they here generally are referring to people, capacity here means competency. Sir, adu artha agilla, idu artha agilla. What is competency? They are telling nothing but who is eligible to enter into a contract. Who can enter into a contract? For now, for this example, I'll just tell you one person is not eligible to enter into a contract. One person I'll tell you. And who is that person, sir? For this chapter, one person is disqualified. He cannot enter into a contract at all. And who is that, sir? And that one person is called as minor. Any person who is of an age less than 18 cannot enter into a contract. He is disqualified. Meaning what? If you go back in time, imagine certain people used to have a lot of assets. It can be a prince. Probably in the war, the king would have passed away. The prince, if someone had made him sign a particular contract to transfer all the property to his name. Now imagine, don't even go to prince. There is a person called A. This person's age is 10 years. Let us imagine this father passed away. Now this person has huge properties, assets. His uncle comes and says, you sign this, he takes his thumbprint, he'll put it, he'll enter it into one contract. He will take all the property in the name. I mean, he transfers everything in his name and he takes the signature as a thumbprint. Now you tell me, is this a valid contract? Did B get the property? Minors do not know, or you do not have a capacity to understand what the contract is. You might be cheated, you might be benefited, I'm not saying anything, but you don't have a capacity to understand what the contract is. So because of that, what did they say? Do one thing, minor, you can't enter into agreement at all. So you enter into an agreement, so what? You are entering into an agreement, I'll come back to essential elements. In essential elements, what do they say? You have to satisfy everything that is given under section 10. I will say whether offer was there, yes, acceptance was there, yes, free consent, we'll come back what is free consent and all. I'll ask you, are you a major or minor? I will say, sir, I am a minor. Oh my God, are you a minor? According to section 10, you should be competent to enter into a contract. That means you have to be a major, but you are a minor. But still you entered into an agreement. Now what do I do this agreement? What do I do to this agreement? You have entered. So what do I call? Now I'll come back to this. I'll say, in whatever equation, LHS equals RHS, was there an agreement between you and the other person? Yes sir, there was an agreement. Did you satisfy the essential elements of valid contract? Sir, one I did not satisfy, sir. What was that, sir? I did not satisfy the capacity because I was a minor. But whatever you guys entered, this document, is it an agreement? It is still an agreement only. But now will the court help you? Now imagine the minor will say, I will not give you the property after signing. Will the court help you to recover the property? No, the court won't help B. Because the court will say you cannot enter into a contract with a minor that is given under section 10. Now because of that, I have to give a name for this type of agreements. I call these agreements as void agreement. Meaning, sir, if I have to understand this way, remember in this way, if at all there is an agreement is there. Between two people, they have agreed something. It can be orally or in writing, but they have agreed something. Whereas they are not satisfying some essential element of valid contract. Something is not satisfied. Hence, it did not become a valid contract. Then what do we call such agreements as? You will call them as void agreements. Void means what? What do you mean by the word void? Void means invalid. So this agreement is there, but is it valid agreement? It is a invalid agreement. Understood? Pakana? Clear? So this is called as void agreement. Sir, next agreement is called as illegal agreement. What do you mean by illegal agreement, people? What do you mean by illegal agreement? Let us imagine, sir, there was A, there was B. A told B, I will give you 1 lakh rupees provided you go and kill C. So I gave you money. You took money. Contract is there. Agreement is there. What if I give you 1 lakh, you do not kill him 19 times? So now I'll call you back and I'll say, hey, come here, write it down on the paper that you will kill Mr. C. What if he does not kill? So what did we do? We called the witness also. Witness, come and put to the witness here. Yes, now people, after everything people, now you tell me, B took 1 lakh rupees, but B did not kill. B took 1 lakh rupees, B did not kill. Now what is A doing? A is taking this document to the court. Your Honor, Inge Parul, Your Honor, we have agreed, sir, you are going to kill C. Witness is also there. Now you tell me people, whether A will get back his 1 lakh or not. Bitti money he did not give the service. Have you guys paid the fees? I will not deliver the class. Will you get back your money? Then he should not get back the money. Sir, this is different, sir. Is it legal or illegal? What, sir? Now, the court says, I will not help you. Now, A says, why, sir? What type of agreement did we enter? Why are you not helping us? Now, the court said, you entered into an agreement only. Offer plus acceptance was there. Now, I will come to essential elements of valid contract. Now, what did you guys do? Whatever you guys entered, there was give and take. Yes, you took money. You agreed to give some service. Yes. but the main intention of your agreement is not something legal. Next, there is one more essential element. See here, you would have written something called as lawful object and consideration. What is the purpose of your contract? Is it lawful or unlawful? Now, in this case, it is unlawful, it is illegal. Oh, agreement is there. Essential element is not satisfied. What is not satisfied? Lawful is not satisfied. Now, what will you call such agreement as? Such agreement will now become illegal agreement. Understood? Getting a fair idea? Yes. Now, sir. So, agreement is there, but something is not there. What is not there? It was not lawful. So, I am just writing it as unlawful. If it is unlawful, then what will I call it as? I will call this as illegal agreement. Understood? Yes, sir. The next one, sir, there is something called as void contract. Void contract. Now, most of the people get confused here only. What is the difference between void agreement and void contract? Is there a difference at all between void agreement and void contract, or they sound similar? Void agreement, void contract. Is there a difference? What is the difference? Adu neevu helbeku sir. We will say yes or no. Difference you should say. Correct. An agreement which is valid only for major is called a void agreement. Okay. What is void contract? Okay. Now concentrate, people. Nazar hati, Durgatna gati. Now people, what are they saying, people? They are telling, now what do you mean by a void contract? Now what is the difference? There it was void agreement. Here they are using the word called as void contract. Void? 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 The moment I say contract, what and all I have already satisfied. I have already satisfied agreement, I have already satisfied essential elements, only then I can become a contract. Yes or no? So what do you mean by a void contract, sir? It was a contract, now it is not a valid contract. Meaning, first it became a valid contract, later something happened, it became invalid contract. Adi answer adu? Something became, what became? So people remember, Sushant Singh Rajput, now let us take Karan Johar, he gave money to Sushant Singh Rajput to do MS Dhoni too. Agreed? Now when the agreement was made, money was taken, they signed everything. Was Sushant Singh Rajput alive? The answer is yes, he was alive. Now can I say is it a valid contract? The movie is legal only. Money was paid, acting was agreed. Now this will become a valid contract. Yes or no? But after entering into a contract, after 20 days, Sushant Singh Rajput passed away. Now, what do I say to this contract? What will happen to this contract? Now, Karan Johar is crying. We don't know for why. For what reason? Now, he is going and crying. Now, he is saying, Your Honor, I have given money. I have entered into a contract. Now, I don't know what to do. Now, you only come and help me. Please tell him to come and act. Now you tell me, what do I say? It's a valid contract. What did I tell you when we started the chapter? I said it's an enforceable by law. If the other party does not perform, court will come and help you. Come help me, sir. Allah help me. Then why do you make such fake promises? Now, what is the word we give to this contract? When you made, it was valid. I am not denying the fact. But can I enforce it now? Not possible. If there is a death, I cannot make this contract valid. So now I will give this one word, and that is the term called as void contract. Initially it was valid, that's why we call it as a contract. But later something happened, it became void. That's why we are calling it as a void contract. Understood? So what do you mean by a void contract? Anything that is valid when you made it, but later something happens and it becomes invalid. And such contracts are called as void contracts. Void agreements were never contracts. That's why you are referring it to as agreement. Void contract was initially a valid contract. Later it became invalid. Understood? Now minor agreement, it is never valid contract. That's why we termed it as void agreement. Yes. Can you give one more example? Now imagine Karan Johar and Sushant Singh Rajput, they decided to do MS3 and Sushant Singh passed away. Now what do you call this? Understood, huh? Yes, sir. You want one more example? That's all. See, you guys understand. Clever batch. Okay. Now understand, people, there is one state called as Gujarat. In Gujarat, popularly it's also called as dry state. What do you mean by dry state? Alcohol? Okay, I don't know. Dry state means no alcohol. From when is it no alcohol? From the birth of Gujarat? From when is alcohol not allowed in Gujarat? I hope we guys know that in Gujarat alcohol is not supposed to be sold by the private vendors. I mean, alcohol is prohibited there. Yes? Okay, we cannot sell alcohol in Gujarat. Yes? Now from when did this rule come into picture? When they passed. Now what do you think when they would have passed? Is it like from the time Gujarat came into existence? Sometime recent? When Modi became CM? Maybe? Yes, it is, sir. So it was somewhere around that time only, people, during the Modi period. Now my question is, before that, was liquor or alcohol, was it sold in Gujarat? The answer is yes, it was sold. Now if I want to sell liquor, do I have to take any license and registration? Yes, you have to take. If you guys have seen any bars and all, there will be the name board, there will be one color combination, orange, yellow. You have seen You have seen been You have seen only, no? You have not been there. Okay. Yes, you would have seen that orange and yellow board. That is because you have to take a registration. You have to take a license. Without license, you cannot operate alcohol in our country. Now, let us imagine. If I go back, let us imagine in 1995, was liquor valid? Let us take, yes, it was valid. So, there was one person called as Mr. Chotelal. Mr. Chotelal went to the state government and he asked for liquor license. They gave him liquor license for the next 20 years. Now people, Mitro! He said, you are not supposed to sell liquor. But the license is given for 20 years. But in the year 2005, he will come and say, you are not supposed to sell liquor in Gujarat. Now you tell me what will happen to my license or this registration you have given. When you gave me, it is a valid contract between you and me. I have taken legal license from you. It is valid. In 2005, law changed. So when will the contracts become void? Death is one of the reason. Second reason is change of law. Understood? You want one more example? Illa? Artha aitu? 100%? Bekandre last one example. There is one fast bowler. I think in the history of cricket, that person is the fastest bowler we have seen. Kaun re wo? Yaro na? Shoaib Akhtar. Shoaib Akhtar is the fastest bowler. He has a record of bowling at 162 kilometers per hour. Now, sir, Shoaib Akhtar also played IPL. You know that? Shoaib Akhtar played IPL. Probably that time you guys would be in school. But did he play? Oh, usually play nalla. You were in school. Oh, little sir. Kya? Yes, sir. So, Shoaib Akhtar played for a team called as KKR. 2008, he was there. Why? What happened after that? He didn't come? He met with an accident. Retirement? No, who said retirement? They were playing. Okay, let us take Shoaib Akhtar retired. What happened to Inzama Mullah? What is that person? Shahid Afridi. Pakistan boycotted Azza. Tell it the other way. Oh, sir, we boycotted. The reason, people, this time there were some disputes that we started entering. There were some wars that started happening. And finally, Indian board passed one thing. You don't come here and play. We will not come there and play. Now you tell me, you guys go worldwide and you play series. When was the last time you played in Pakistan? You can't even remember. But did they play? They used to play. Now why aren't Indians going there and playing cricket? It has been 15 years since we have played cricket on Pakistan ground. They are coming and playing. But we do not go there and play. And we, in IPL, we have cancelled the contracts with Pakistani players. We said we are not supposed to have it. Now when it comes to international cricket, it becomes ICC, not BCCI. Now there was a speculation, I think, in the Champions Trophy that is going to come. This time it is Pakistan that is hosting. Now we should see how it is going to happen. If it is Pakistan that is hosting, India has to go and play. But my bet is that it will not happen. It will come up with a different plan, because ICC cannot, you cannot leave India. All the boards put together are poor in front of BCCI. I'm telling the entire world boards put together is poor in front of BCCI. Not host country, that way also not possible. They may add a host country. They can say, let it be Bangladesh also. Why not? Why not? Possible, yes, possible. Now, Shoaib Akhtar is not playing now. Why? When we entered into a contract was valid. Later on, there were change in law. And now we said, no, Shoaib Akhtar, please don't come. Now again this became invalid. Now what do I call this contract? Now this contract is called as void contract. Clear? Understood? Okay, next one is called as voidable contract. Now what do you mean by voidable? Double means what? You can make it void is called as voidable. Understood? Pakka na? Adi answer, adu we can make it. Who can make it? Now book my show. He made it to choose it void. Then why did you guys file a case? Whoever filed the case can make it void. Now when I give that option to the parties, they will make it void whenever they want. If it is not favorable to me, I will make it void. So we have put a word called as free consent, something called as free consent there. Now what do you mean by free consent, sir? Let us go back to our film, movies. In movies, what generally happens, people, there will be one, how does a movie start? First they will show one village, one drone shot, ange tegidre tengin camera, full green field, green land. First only there will be one very nice song, one innocent farmer will be there, they will show the attachments, emotions, everything will be there. Cut madadre, after the scene, villain will come, he will be going in one Scorpio, he will see the land, he will like the land. Next stop, he will come to the innocent farmer's home and he will say, I want this property, sign the document. Farmer will say, no, I don't, I can't sign this, something, he will cry and all. Now what will the villain do? From here he will take the revolver, I don't know why he will always keep it here, but he will take it from here and he will say, Tuchik, I will point it at the granddaughter, grandson or granddaughter, not even wife or I don't know. He will point at the granddaughter and I will say, if you don't sign, I will tushkir. Now what he will do? He will sign. Now after that Scorpio goes and after that movie will start. Hero will come and fight. Done. Correct? Now the farmer comes and asks you, what happened with me is injustice. This is not right. He forced me to sign it, I signed it on the paper. Now imagine people, the villain will come to the class, the villain will tell you, guys, see, this is an example of a contract. See, valid, document, bond paper, registered, signature. Now imagine you guys have not heard the story. Will you guys be able to make it out whether this contract was done in this way? Will you guys know about it? No. So according to you guys who do not know the story, it's a valid contract. According to the farmer, he knows he did not want to sign it, but he was forced to sign it. According to him, it's a void contract. A contract which is playing seesaw. Obburge valid, obburge void is called as voidable. Drishyam. that I don't know. Yeah. Farmer will go to hero, hero is clever, hero will grow. You cannot forget the path of Indian films. That clear it is written everything. Yes, sir. So now generally now what happens? The farmer can prove in many ways. Sir, the consideration was not given to me. Money was not paid to me. Or if I only gave, why will I change my mind in one day? So now the question is, sir, the law will only ask one question to the farmer. Farmer, do you have guts to come to the court and tell everything that this is what happened? Do you have the guts? Do you have it? Yes, you have it. So he will come to the court, he will explain everything. The court will say, come da, villain. Villain will come again, gun he will keep it. Technically, according to the movies, the court will support him only, but let us come to reality. So people, the villain will be called to the court. Now in the court, I am saying that, Your Honor, I was not interested. He forced me to sign. The court will listen to both the parties. Of course, assuming that the farmer proves it, the court will tear the document. Meaning a contract which was valid, now it is becoming invalid because the court says it is invalid. I am giving you back your rights. He took away your land, right? I am giving you back the land by making his contract as invalid. Who is doing it? Court is doing it. Now again I'll ask you, do you have guts? No. No. Now people, you are saying I do not want to take risk because gun, tishkar and all, oh my god, nightmares and all, it will come. Now I do not want to take risk in my life, so do not come to court. For the world, this contract looks beautiful and valid. The world will never know all this happened. This contract became valid now. That's why it's called as a seesaw game. Now read what did you write under voidable contract. What did you write? When the consent is not free. After that? Such contracts are voidable at the option of farmer. One party. Not both the parties. If both are given, then they will play table tennis only. I will play, you will play. Only one person has been forced. He alone has a right to treat it as valid or invalid. He understood. Understood it. Now such contracts are called as voidable. That's the reason the name is voidable. If you want, you can make it as invalid. But sir, you need guts. LC guts, sir. Understood?
So what about we'll sign certain contracts for reading the fine print, sir. We might miss the fine print, as in like there will be small asterisks will be given small in terms that there will be writing stuff, and then later on it will be an issue for us. Those kinds of things could it be voidable, as not being able to understand read it properly.
Meaning the terms are not clear.
Terms and conditions.
If
we signed it and the contract is there also, but then we couldn't read it by some reason.
See, the moment it is there, and if at all you could not read is first way of looking at it, or generally you cannot read it, second way of it. Now imagine if a farmer is illiterate. The law clearly says then you need to sign, then you will have to put your thumbprint. Someone else has to be a witness who says, I have read everything in front of him and I am the witness and I am signing on behalf of it. Now you need to confirm that yes, everything has been read to him. Now let us imagine I am a literate but I didn't understand. Now the question is then why did you sign? Now it becomes ignorance. Ignorance will not be protected in law. Getting the point? Yes, sir. Okay. Write down. Understood the difference between illegal law, void agreement, voidable contract, void contract. I understood. Pakka na. The last one, sir, is called as unenforceable contract. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is unenforceable contract, sir? Now, me and Jitendra enter into a contract. Yes, sir. Same spelling, No, Oh my God! But we signed off the agreement. Now what to do? We have entered into a contract. JEET and we have signed off. Now what will happen to this contract? Jitendra will say, sir, please go to that Jitendra only get the contract done. It is not me. In the contract, mistakes are not accepted because it will become a different person altogether. Now we entered into a contract. In the contract, there are mistakes in the contract. And what type of mistakes? It can be a technical mistake. What is a technical mistake? It can be a mistake in your name. It can be a mistake with regards to, say for example, there is something called as stamping that will come. There is something called as stamp duty. Have I explained it yesterday, something called stamp duty? No. There is something called as stamp duty. If I have to give you an example, imagine if you have to buy a property in India, you need to pay something called as a stamp duty. Currently it is around 8%. What do you mean by that, sir? Whatever is the value of the property, on that people 8% you have to pay as a stamp duty, meaning as a revenue to the state government. Yes, sir. Now whatever I am going to ask, you guys need not tell it to me. But you guys may ask anyone in your circle, in your home or in your friends, you guys can go and ask this. 99% of the chances are that what I am telling will be right only. Yes, sir. Now what is that? Now let us go, let it be your friends or someone of your relatives. Let us imagine they have purchased some property. You go and ask them, hey, how much did you actually pay? They will say, 1 crore. Oh, is it? Show me the documents. He will give you the documents. In the documents it is written 60 lakhs people. Oh, yo, hey, much than you are telling 1 crore. Hey, 1 crore, 40 lakhs we paid in cash, black. Yaar gail bada. 60 lakh is written in the agreement. Why people? You are giving 1 crore. Why can't you write 1 crore there only? Why you are writing 60 lakhs? Tax Allah, stamp duty. Now what is stamp duty? Now what is the value of the property? 1 crore. Now when I am going to register my property in the sub-registrar office, they will give you a link. Sitting there you have to pay. Before that they will not even register. It will all happen on the same day. And you need to pay 8%. That means 8 lakhs you need to pay. Got it? I'm just telling you stamp duty. There are 100 some 5 to 6 taxes you need to pay, which is directly proportional to the value of your property. Straight away you say, you calculate 8% on 60 lakh, how much will it come to? How much does it come to? 4 lakh? Children, let us take 4 lakh. Is there a difference, sir? Yes, there is a difference. Now people are saving? Yes, people are saving. Understood? Pakka na? Now sir, now imagine 8% you need to pay to the government. Agreed? But without knowing, I am telling you, last year it is 6%. This year they have increased it to 8%. So I knew the previous law, I paid to the government 6% only. But this year they have made an amendment, it is 8%. What I am saying is true only, reality. So they have made 8%. But my law, when I googled, it is coming as 6%. I paid 6% to the government. Now when I go to the registrar office, whether the sub-registrar, will he register my document? The answer is no. Your contract is valid only, 2 majors, everything is there. But something is required from you by the law. Stamp duty has to be paid. When you underpay the stamp duty, it will be considered as a technical mistake in your contract. Hence it is unenforceable. Everything else is valid. Nothing else is invalid there. But you have underpaid the duty. It will be considered as what? Unenforceable contract. Understood? Pakka na? Sure? So if I have to recall everything, valid contract which satisfies all the essential elements of valid contract. Next, agreement. Next one is void agreement. What is void agreement? An agreement which is not enforceable by law is called as a void agreement. Next one is called as void contract. An agreement, a contract which was valid when it was made and became invalid due to certain changes in law, death, as the case may be. Because of that, the contract became invalid. It will now be called as a void contract. Next one is called as voidable. A contract which can be avoided at the option of one party, but not at the option of others. Meaning, everyone does not have this option. Only one party has the option. And that is only called as voidable. Last one is unenforceable. A contract which was Valid in every terms, but there are some technical mistakes in it, like mistake of name, underpaying of stamp duty, etc. can be called as what? Unenforceable contract. Until it is made right, the contract is not valid. Clear? Yes, sir. Okay, right on next one. On the basis of formation, a contract being, right on example. Understamping. So if a contract does not fulfill the certainty condition, it is called as void agreement. An agreement which is not certain. Essential elements given under section 10, not given under section 10. Any of it is not satisfied, it is called as void agreement only. Yeah? Understamping, or it can be mistake of name. Clear? Etc. Okay, right on the next one. On basis of formation, a contract can be four types. The first contract is called as express contract. The first one is called as express contract. What do you mean by express contract? What do you mean by the word express? Express, sir, quickly over the bus, sir. Can't you express yourself? What do you mean by express? Putting in words. Can I say you telling what you want is express? Express your emotions. It is like telling what you want, being vocal about your thought is express. That is only express contract. What you want, what you don't want, you guys are expressing. You are being vocal on it. It can be oral or it can be in written. But you guys are specifically discussing everything. That is called as express contract. Sir, obviously if there should be a contract, everything should be expressed only. Without expressing, where will a contract come? Agreed? Yes, sir. Okay, let us imagine people, you go to a hotel. In hotel there are two sections. One is pay and eat. Next one is eat and pay. Service hall. Agreed? Now you will go there. You will have mast food. When the person who comes to take the order, what is the first question he will ask? Sir, duddidya? Will he ask a people, do you have money? Once even has he checked with you that do you have money? Then he is aram sir, like a king, he is taking whatever is the order you are telling. What is the belief? First of all, let us imagine you had your food, you completely ate, and you will say I will not pay. You will say you will not pay. No, you will say sir, please sir. Sir, Kodi sir, please sir. Sir, I will not pay. Sir, you have to pay, sir. I will complain. I will go to the court. I will say, hey, did I tell you that I will pay? You tell me. Did I tell la? Did you tell la?
It is presumed to be.
Presume yelle.
Suppose in a commercial contract, it's presumed that there is legal thing.
Correct. No, I am not agreeing only. No, that see, going to the court. Yes, you can go to the court.
If you go to a hotel, why will you will know that this is how it works.
Where is it written? Now we are seeing contract.
So but the menu card will be given with the price on it. So
Yeah.
maybe that will be an invitation to offer. I won't deny it that. But again, when
See, appa.
price is
Menu la price they have written.
when you're ordering it, it's like
For an agreement to come into place, there are two things that is required. Offer plus acceptance. Okay, let us imagine menu card. Okay, invitation. Let us imagine offer only. I never said I want to buy dosa for 110 rupees. I never said.
But you want to do
Dosa, correct. Now you will go to a vegetable shop. He will say, Anna, tomato 40. You will say, no, 4 rupees bartya. Sorry, kortya. You will negotiate, no? Have you ever negotiated on dosa? Have you ever negotiated? No. You probably have a chance to negotiate. See, olden days they used to write, if you do not pay, then you will have to, what is that, batter thing and all. There used to be a time. But now I have not seen anywhere. Okay, one more question. Let us imagine, after the class, you guys go and stand in a bus stop. The bus will come and stand there. You will automatically go inside, correct? Or will the conductor come and put a red carpet, sir, please bunny, madam, please, someone with garlands, will they welcome you? Or did anyone call you inside?
No.
Then how are you going inside? Is it our bus, Ada? Whenever you want, you will go. How did you get in there? Did someone call you without invitation? How will you go? Did you guys speak? Few times, yes. Anna, will it go to Majestic? Anna will say yes. But every time you will ask. There will be at least one bus you would have boarded without asking. Where did you speak? Where did you exchange words? Or where did you ask? Anna, Majestic.
Sir, in that case, I can go to supermarket, take something and come out. No, sir, I don't have to pay. No, I didn't say I'm going to pay for it. Not logic.
Correct. Yes, that's what I am also saying. You can come like that only, no? You are giving more example to my topic. That's what even I am also saying.
I'm saying it is enforceable. That's why you're saying it's a theft. No, you're
Where is it written is what I am saying.
It's not written, but
Tomato 40 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. Where is it written? No. Kaha? Correct? So these type of contracts are called as implied. Who imply means what, people? Implied. What do you mean by the word implied? Implied is presumed, assumed. So the first one was express between two talkative people. Implied, introverts. They won't speak, but we assume that they have understood. Correct? Implied contracts. Conductor Anna thinks you know where the bus will go, that's why you came in. It is presumed. And the same thing, you know that if I step in there, it is written that it is Majestic. I know he is going to drop me there. I need to pay for that particular price. Yes, sir. Now I'll get in people. I'll say, Ayo sir, I didn't know sir that I have to pay ticket. Can I say that? I didn't know sir. You have to pay. It's an implied contract. So in implied contract, people, nothing will be discussed. There will be no discussion at all. It can be oral or it can be written. You guys won't discuss at all. And but still a contract is there. You have to pay for it. Where is it written? It is presumed by the conduct of the parties. Conduct means what? The way you behaved. Based upon that, a contract comes into existence. And such type of contracts are called as implied contracts. Understood? Pakka na? 100%. Write down. Express and implied. Express contract. Where terms are expressly agreed. Where the terms are expressly agreed. This is important. Few people will think if it is only written, it can be oral or written. Yes, Sam. The next one is called as implied. Implied contract. Contract is formed by implication, or in simple words, it can also be written as conduct of the parties. Remember, implied contract includes what is it? Taste it. It's called as tacit contracts. What do you mean by tacit contracts? Tacit contracts are nothing but basically a silent contract. So basically, where nothing is discussed, we generally term it as silent contracts. Where nothing is discussed. If I have to tell you one more example here for exactly tacit contracts, Example can be a ATM machine. You go and discuss with someone there, computer akka will be there. Please insert your card. But are you discussing? No, I won't insert. Will you discuss? No, you will just follow an instruction given. So these are silent. There is nothing. There is no scope for discussion at all. It is called as silent contract. Any other example, whatever your vending machines come nowadays, Pepsi, Coke and all, you drop a coin or something, you guys will get a Coca-Cola, or that, I hope you guys know what I am speaking about. That fridge will come, you guys will insert that, it will open up in the bottom where that, whatever is the thing you guys want, especially in that Lulu Mall and that Forum, Falcon City, everything is like that only. So now what are these? These are again vending machines. Are you discussing with them? A vending machine, third bottle, indedo, adu sticker open agide, I will not accept. Will you discuss? No. So this is only called as again taste it. What else can come? Nowadays it is not so much popular. Back then we used to get something called as weighing machines in railway stations, bus stands and all. You put a coin. Correct? Metro station also it is there now? Yes. So now those things are again, what are you discussing there? You will stand there and say, tell it to only to me, don't tell it to anyone. Will it say that? No, nothing is said, right? Agreed? Understood? Nange helro, ibburgu nange kottidira, helro. Okay, understood? Pakka na? Example, what do you want to write? Bus. Can be an example, bus. Tilda, what is the doubt? Yes. Online tickets, the only problem is, there you would have put the terms and conditions. So if the moment the terms and conditions are there, that will come under express only, not even implied. Yes, Now with the bus, you do not discuss. It is nowhere written. Hotel, nowhere written. If it is written, it will come under express. Yes, Okay, busso, hotel, etc. Yes. Third one, write down. Quasi contracts. Quasi. What is quasi contracts? For now, don't worry. We have one unit only. We'll go there and see. Clear? Because we will be discussing about this. It's a unit. We'll be going in. We'll be discussing. Yes. Don't worry. The next one is people. E-contracts. Electric contracts. Electronic contracts. Difference is there. Istava, vastava. Okay. Clear? Electronic contracts. What is e-contracts? E-contracts are something which is made online. So emails will come here. Amazon will come here. Whatever are the apps you guys download, that system will be trying to speak with you. Sir, there are some terms and conditions. Madam, did you go through? I allow. That is what you guys do, no? I accept. You take entire thing, that's okay. That is what you guys do. Now what are you entering? You are giving something called as e-contract. You are accepting to all the terms and conditions, no? Whether you read it, but can you be accountable? Yes. Yes. I don't know, you guys try it once. First of all, I am telling you, your phones are the most insecure ones now. Anything happens, it will be because of your phone. The first thing I'll tell you, imagine you're downloading an app. The first thing the app asks you, I want to access your microphone, your call log, basically your contacts, your gallery. Now what is a Zomato app to do with my microphone? Why do they need an access to my mic? Are they speaking somewhere? Anna, I picked your dosa. Why do they need an access to my mic? You know what? Test sometime. When you're discussing some topic, discuss something with your friends, you will start seeing those ads on Instagram. You will start getting notifications from Zomato. Hey Sai, Bonda says hi. I will keep getting these notifications. You might not be missing bonda, but bonda is missing you. Yavan on bonda. Huh? They will start giving you this notice. Why? How will it know? You observe this with Instagram specifically. The topic you discuss, you will start seeing those ads. You randomly Google. You wanted to buy something on Myntra. You did not want to buy, you close it. Macha, from that time, whatever you open, that product only will come. Until you buy, it will haunt you. Why did you open me? Buy me. How? Why? We give access. We don't have a choice. Yes, that's how it happens. Okay, next one, e-contracts. All those things come under electronic contracts. Electronic contracts, nothing but, if you want, write down there. Contracts that are made over an electronic platform. Electronic platform. Understood? Yes, okay, right on the last one, on the basis of performance. On basis of performance, the contract can be two types. One is executed contract. One is called as, what is the difference between the word executed and executory? One is done. One is pending, executory, correct? So executed contract means a contract which is completed. Write down. It is a completed contract. So both the parties, whatever are their obligations, they have performed. That's called as an executed contract. So imagine I go to a hotel, in the reception I take that dosa counter, that I take the token, I will go and give it to Anna. Anna will do the dosage, Shui, and he will give it to me. Now, initially, it is still a executory contract. He should still give me dosage. I gave the token, he gave me the dosage, the contract ends. I should not give him anything, he should not give me anything. The contract has come to an end. That is only called as executed contract, done and dusted. And the next one is called as executory contract. What is executory contract? So there is an obligation of the party which is still pending. So there is still, you have a job to do. It's called as executory. You are yet to do. It's called executory. Yes. Executory contract can be further divided into two things. What is that? One is called as unilateral. Unilateral. Next one is bilateral. What do you mean by unilateral? One way. Bilateral, two way. Correct? Now if I have to put it in an example, when will I say a unilateral executory contract? What do you mean by that? Unilateral executory contract. What do you mean by that?
One party has already, completed their side of the contract as an agreement.
Okay, so one party has performed his obligation, one party is yet to perform. It's called as unilateral executory. Bilateral executory means both the parties are yet to perform, but we have entered into an agreement that we are going to do. That is called as bilateral. Sir, example, sir, let us imagine you buy something on, say, Amazon. Yeah? Now, when you have to pay, you have two options. The option one is cash on delivery. Option two is online payment. Agreed? Now, I enter into a contract with Amazon today. I want to buy, say, for example, a t-shirt. I enter into a contract today and Amazon says, okay, I will deliver it to you in the next 3 days. They will say deliverable by, say, for example, 26th of May. Agreed? So the contract is made today. Now I have an option whether to pay now or cash on delivery. Let us imagine I will pay now online. I immediately paid off. But did the Amazon immediately deliver me the product? I have to wait until 26th May. For me, my obligation is done. Payment is made. Amazon is yet to deliver. Unilateral executory contract. Contract is, we have made the contract. But when will Amazon deliver the product? 26th May. But will I pay again? No. So my obligation is done. His obligation is pending. Unilateral executory contract. Sir, bilateral. Cash on delivery, sir. We have agreed that you will sell me the t-shirt. I will buy the t-shirt. You come to my home and deliver. I will pay the money. So you are also yet to deliver. I am also yet to pay. Bilateral executory contract. So remember, always bilateral executory contract, you guys exchange promises. Product will be exchanged later. Today you will promise, you will pay in the future. He will also say, today you agree, we will deliver the product in the future. Today you guys agreed, that is, you guys just promise with each other. And that is called as bilateral executory contract. Understood? Yes. Understood? Yes. Okay, good. Write down. Executory, unilateral, what is unilateral? Obligation of one party is pending. Bilateral, both the parties. Same thing, write it down as both. If you want, write down example. Amazon online paid. And this is cash on delivery. Understood? Clear? Yes, sir. Copy it. Okay. Done now? So these are the types of contracts. The next topic, people. So we have seen the basic systems. Basics are. Okay. Basics. Let us start with the rules of offer. That is nothing but whatever essential elements we had seen. Section 10. Each of it will be going in detail. We'll be seeing the definition. We'll be seeing the meaning. We'll be seeing the rules. If we see all these three for all the topics, we'll be done with until unit 3. For the next 3 units, that will be our discussion. We'll be seeing offer to acceptance to consent to consideration. Same things will come. Agreed? Yes, sir? Okay. Let us start with offer. Let us start with offer. Okay. First, let me ask your... okay. People, this is the definition of offer. Yeah? Able to see? Yes, this is the definition of offer. Can you guys help me interpret this sentence? Able to see? No? Okay. Can you help me interpret this sentence? That is a definition of offer. Can you help me interpret this? Can anyone explain this? We'll see. That's it will come in the 3rd unit. Everything will come. Your lawful object, that and all will come. We'll see that. You want to give it a try? Yes, you want to give it a try?
So when one person signifies to another his willingness is it what I want to do, he will inform the person what is willing to do, or he may abstain, or he may not inform the other person what is willing to do. But this act should be done in such a way that the person, the other party must, because of such act, the other party must feel he's trying to inform him something or is trying to intimate him something. That is what
it's called as an offer. Okay, fair enough. Okay, now they are giving you a definition that is called as an offer it seems. Now what is an offer? Let us try to read. What does it say? When one person signifies to another, his willingness to do or to abstain from doing anything with a view to obtain the assent of that other. Such act or abstinence is said to be called as an offer or proposal. Don't you think it is simple? Devananaku illa sir. What are they trying to tell you people? Now what do you mean by offer? Let us try to understand the word by word what they are telling you. When one person signifies to another, A tells to B what? His willingness to do. I have a card, I want to sell it to you. If you agree, I want to sell my card to you for 5 lakhs. But you let me know. I am willing to sell the card to you. I am willing to do something. Yes? Okay. When one person signifies to another his willingness to do, for now keep this aside. We'll come back to that. With a view to obtain a assent. Assent means what people? Consent. Now what did A tell? A is telling B, I want to sell my card to you. You let me know you want it or not. Meaning I am giving you a choice. That is very important. I am not giving it as a command. A, B, you have to buy. What am I telling? I am giving you a choice. You have a free choice. If you want, you say yes. If you don't want, you say no. A choice is left to you. Now whatever choice I have given to you, this choice I have given to you is called as an offer. In short, whenever I tell you I will do something, or the next one they have used the word called as abstain. What do you mean by the word abstain? Abstain stands for not to do. So I am telling, when one person tells another person to do something or not to do something with a free choice, I should not enforce it on you. You should be given a free choice to choose. So whatever I made, that is called as an offer. So in short, when one person tells you to do something, or when one person tells you not to do something and you accept it with a free choice, now whatever I made is called as an offer, or it can also be called as a proposal. Sir, now I have a doubt, sir. I understand A told B, I will sell my card to you for 5 lakh rupees if you are interested. Meaning I am telling what I am interested to do. Or imagine B only asks A, will you sell me your car for 5 lakhs? B only is asking A. I am making an offer. So I am telling you whether will you be willing to do. So this is an example. Who will make an offer to not to do something?
NDA, like non-disclosure agreements that we'll have to sign regulating some companies.
Correct. Non-disclosure agreement. But non-disclosure agreement is something part of your legal terms. I am not giving you money to sign NDA. So NDA comes as a part of a contract. Now imagine if I am buying your company, we are entering into an agreement. As long as this entire conversation happens, you are not supposed to disclose this to someone else. So I am not giving you money for the NDA. I am giving it for some other purpose. This is a term. Agreed? Yes, sir. But anywhere where you give money and say, don't do it. For that is what I am giving it. Huh.
So one of the example, like nowadays the online platform like Jio Cinema and other things, they pay for the movies and they tell them not to put it on theaters. So they are telling not to do that particular thing by offering certain amount of money and telecasting the same on their on their apps.
So now imagine people, you take that only as an example. What is that? Now off late people, they are coming up with so much of OTT content. Now during COVID, you know how many movies were directly released on OTT platforms and not on theaters. So one of the example I can give you is, that time there was a movie called as Radhe. What is Radhe? Radhe was of Salman Khan. So Z Cinemas offered an amount to the team of Radhe. We will generally, the OTT rights, if it's a very good movie, will go to 25 crores maximum. The OTT platform Z5 offered Radhe, we will pay you 100 crores, not 25, 100. But the condition is you should not release it in theatres. Generally it is 20 crores. But we will give you money, 100 crores, you should not release in theatres. Very smart producers, they agreed.
Because they don't make money.
Now you guys don't even know there is a movie called Radhe. Yes, sir. It did not work well. But sir, they gave money to not to do something. Valid, Valid only. Imagine people when you're driving on the road, without any intention you will hit another bike or a car. Now the first thing he will come and hit you, and that's the second story. And the second thing is that you will say, sir, how much sir? Bumper damage, okay. I will pay you 2K. Can we end this here? He will say, yes, why not? I will get a new bumper only. You gave money to him to not to go to court. Let us settle it here only. You take money and leave the matter. Sir, why court and all? So sir, this is called as again people giving money. You are giving an offer. Sir, take 2K sir. Don't go to court. Now you have an option. Whether you want to go to court. Court will also tell me to pay the same thing. Or you take it here only. I am giving you a choice.
Sir, one of the examples being Henry Cavill was asked not to shave his mustache.
Huh.
He was given cash for it.
Huh.
Obviously, so he couldn't shave his facial hair. So that's an example.
Yes, 100%. The same thing happens with all the film stars. No, it comes with a look. Now, say for example, any movie. Now, Rajmouli says that when you are working with me, you are not supposed to work in any other movie, and your consideration will be taken care for that. See, if you look at any other stars, when they are doing one movie, they will be simultaneously planning for some other movie also together. But Rajmouli will compensate you for that entire duration. Now, Bahubali took one decade only to do it. Somewhere 6 years or 7 years, they sat on it. 5 years, I don't know. In that while, few stars will make some 10 movies in that time. Akshay Kumar, he will complete 100 century only. Yeah. So now I am compensating you for that. What is the main reason? I am giving you money. Don't do it. But did I force you? No. That is a contract. You come with me. If you want, you come. If not, don't come. Now I am giving you money with a free choice you have. So whether to do or not to do, whatever is the thing I am asking you, this is called as an offer. So to do or abstain from doing something. Abstain means stop from doing it. Do not do it. I am giving you money. Whatever I made is called as an offer. Understood? That's the definition of an offer. Clear? Yes. Now sir, for the offer to be valid, people, there are certain rules you need to satisfy. For an offer to be valid, there are certain rules to be satisfied. Before that, do one thing. Write off one topic called as classification of an offer. Classification of offer. Classification of offer. I'll be writing 6 things. Classification of offer. The first one is express or implied offer. The next one is general offer. The third one is specific offer. The fourth one is cross offer. The fifth one is counter offer. Sixth one is standing or. Standing or continuing offer. Standing or continuing offer. Online no? Standing or continuing offer. Kabida. So there are 6 types of offerisms. One is called as express or implied offer. Technically, people, we have already seen this. Agreed? We have seen express contract, implied contract. What is express contract? Where you guys discuss the conditions. Implied contract? Same. Now imagine a bus comes and stands in front of you. A bus is making an implied offer. That means if you come inside, I will drop you to wherever you want to go. That's an implied offer made by the bus. In the same way, wherever we saw, it's an implied offer they are making. Whatever you guys are doing is called implied acceptance. Got it, Yes, write off that only. Or you can write as, can I say implied, express contract, implied contract? Refer to that, can we write? Refer to express and implied contract. Yes. Oh yeah. Now what do you mean by general offer, sir? General offer means, people, an offer which is made to the public at large. I'm not making an offer to a specific person. I'm just giving an offer. Anyone wants can accept. And such offers are called as general offers. Example, your CA course. Anyone wants, they can come and register for your course, no? I'm not giving it specifically to one person. I'll not say, Jitendra, this is only for you. Anyone can come and you can register for your CA course. Same thing from ArivuPro, your foundation course. Anyone can come and learn. So it's an offer made to public at large. Any other example, Big Billion Days. If you guys shop between this time, you will be eligible for that offer. Is it for any specific people? No, it is for everyone. Again, it is called as what? General offer. Understood? So what is a general offer? An offer made to a public at large. Anyone wants can come and accept. Contrast, opposite of it is called as specific offer. An offer specifically made to one person, one individual or one particular group is called as specific offer. Understood? Yes, sir. Write down. General offer. Offer made to public at large. An offer made to public at large. People, for a contract to come into picture, what are the first essential elements, people? One is offer, and now in a general offer, how will you communicate your acceptance, people? Now Big Billion Day, they will give an ad. Will you call these people a Flipkart? Will you call them and say, I accept your offer, and then will you shop? Then how will you shop? How will you be eligible for that discount?
Fulfilling the condition which is given there.
They have some conditions. You will fulfill that conditions. CA course, they say that you need to be your 12th. That is your minimum criteria. Now, if you satisfy that, you are welcome to a CA course. Now, you need not communicate this to the board that I am accepting your offer and then you do it. I have told you what are the conditions you need to meet. You meet the condition, that itself is an acceptance. You need not communicate it to me specifically again. Sir, for this, there is one case law, people. One day what happened? One day, 19th century. This is somewhere around 1901. There was, back then, the entire world there was one dreadful disease that was spreading throughout the world. Just like COVID, exactly, cut, copy, paste. And that disease was called as influenza. Nothing but, again, today also, after 100 years, people will laugh. For fever and all, they passed away, it seems. COVID was fever only, no? Yes, this was also cold and cough. Yeah, lakhs of people they have passed away between 1901 to 1906 and 10. 10 years. Yes, now, obviously, just like today's date, Covaxin, Covishield, something and all, today we don't even remember what we took. Recently there was an ad, people were saying that Covishield or Covaxin, Covishield has side effects. The other said, the other category people were telling, no, Covaxin has side effects. I was thinking, what did I take? I don't even remember what I took. Nowhere I wrote it also. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. They have given side effects. If this happens, we have taken Covishield. If this happens, we have taken Covaxin. We will match the following. Okay. So, in the same way, people back then, there was also one company back then as well. And that company's name is called as people Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. In smoke ball means what, sir? Smoke. What is smoke ball, sir? Smoke ball is nothing but the name of their tablets. Now, what was their ad? They gave an ad in a newspaper. What is the ad? You guys take our smoke balls. If you take the smoke balls, you will not get influenza. Isn't it similar to their Covishield and Covaxin only? But yes, they gave an ad. Now, how to take the dosage, everything was written on that tablet box only. You need to take it 2 times a day for 14 days. So one auntie saw the ad. She went to the pharmacy immediately. She took that carbolic smoke balls. She started consuming according to the prescription or whatever they have given behind that particular box. She started taking the tablets accordingly. Now after 3 weeks, people, she ended up getting influenza. Now what did she do? Obviously it was a dreadful disease. What will she do? She will immediately go to, where will she go? No, she went to the company. She went and asked, hey, you told me, Noda, that if I get something, now I got it. First give me the money. So she went and she demanded for the money. Why? The Carbolic Smoke Ball Company, I told you, they came up with an ad. And they said, you take my tablets, you will not get influenza. If you get it, we will be liable to pay £100. This was in the year 1901. It was a reward. If you get it, you will be eligible for £100. So she immediately, whenever she got influenza, she went and she asked for the reward amount. Now what did the company say? We gave an offer. You got influenza. We are not even denying it. But we gave an offer. Where did you accept the offer? You never told us we accept the offer at all. What is Indian Contract Act? Offer plus acceptance, essentials, given under, given, not given under. You did not communicate your acceptance at all. If there is no acceptance, there is no contract at all. The company denied making the payment to this particular lady. Lady gottalla. Lady just went to court. Now in the court, she said, Your Honor, influenza, give me reward. They said general offer, take newspaper, see, I am eligible for £100. You tell me, who will win the case? Lady or that company? Lady only. No. The reason is, people, in this case it was decided, if it is a general offer, acceptance condition itself will not come into picture. The reason is, in a general offer, acceptance is nothing but following the terms given by your tablet. Whatever you are telling, consume it for 14 days. That only will become acceptance. Big billion day, shop for 3,000. You will be eligible for something. 300 discount or instant discount or something. Correct. So, it is very clear. General offer. I am telling you the condition. You meet the condition, you are eligible. I need not come and again communicated I am accepting the offer. In a general offer, acceptance is never communicated at all. Your conduct or following or fulfilling the condition itself is an acceptance. And that was what was decided in this case law. And that's how this case came into picture. And that is only called as Carlyle versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company case law. Write down. Any doubts? Who won the case, sir? Carlyle won the case. Lady won the case. Yes, sir. Write down the case. Offer made to public at large. Following the terms itself amounts to acceptance. Case law case law, Carlyle versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. Carlyle versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. Understood? Pakka na?
Then how will they know that she took the medicine for 14 days?
Drishyam.
Drishyam.
Probably she can give reports, medical thing. Now, it can be anything with regards to that, right? Medical reports, where you can say that this drug is present in your body.
Taken for 14 days, she should not take it.
I will count how many are left in the tab. Yes, sir. Okay, Carlyle versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. Yes. Now the question that generally students ask is, sir, should we remember this case laws? Is it required? Case laws and all? Required? Then why will they give, sir? Remember, people, case laws are not only required, very, very important, extremely important. Why? Whatever case I am narrating to you guys in the class, same case will come. Product might change. The character might change, but the story will be same. What did we see yesterday? PG to Arivu. First day you use Google Maps. Next day it is proven. That's what you will write in the exam hall also. What Google Map, sir? You will say the facts in the given question is similar to a decided case law. Again I say, the facts in the question is similar to a decided case law called Carlyle versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. One session we will have on how to present your answers only. Don't worry. That time I will tell you how to write it. Is this clear, all of you? Yes? Okay. The next type of offer is called as specific offer. You only tell me what is specific offer. Offer made to a specific person is called as specific offer. Offer made to an offer made to a specific person is a specific offer. Remember, it can be accepted only by person to whom it is made. It can be accepted only by a person to whom it is made. Simple now? Yes, sir. So general offer anyone can accept. Specific offer, whomever I have made an offer to, only that person can accept a specific offer. Agreed? We will see something called as specific acceptance as well. I am just writing the case law here only, but it applies to another topic as well. I will tell you when the other topic also come. Here only I will write out the case law as well. Write down. Case law. Boulton versus Jones. Boulton versus Jones. Boulton versus Jones. Where to ask doubts? You can ask here only. Wherever you posted this, there only you can post your doubt also. You have a doubt, you can ask. Yes, Yes, Boulton versus Jones. What happened, people? Listen to this carefully. A, B. A had given money to B. A had given money to B. It's been some 2 months. B is yet to repay the money back. This is one part of the story. The second part of the story, B, who is B? B runs a business. He runs a shop, a grocery shop. Yes, sir. B decided he wanted more money. B decided to sell his shop to C. So he sold his shop to C. Is clear? Pakka na? Now one day what happened? A wrote one letter to B, to his shop. I wrote a letter to Mr. B. I need 1 kg togri bele. Meaning I am writing 1 kg rice, 1 kg dal, 1 kg. I am writing. Clear? Okay. Sir, I am writing 1 kg basmati rice. Clear? So, I am writing a letter addressed to B that I want these items. A wrote it to B. And how did he write it? He sent it by a letter. Now, B sold his shop to C. Transactions happened. Now, B exited from the shop. C entered the shop as a new owner. Next day, he got the coconut. He hit it according to the Sampradaya. And he opened the shop. First only the thing came is letter. Yes, sir. Now in the letter, yes, he saw it is written to Mr. B with an address. And he says what and all I want. So morning only said coconut worked. We got a very good order. C sent all the items to Mr. A's address. He sent all the items. And after 2 days, C said, can you please also make the payment? He sent a reminder. Sir, you missed making the payment. I gave it as a credit sale. It's been 2 days. Can you please make the payment? A said, hey God, I'll not pay. C said, sir, how can you do this? Sincerely, I gave you the goods and you are not making the payment. This is not fair. A said, God. C said, de poda. Now, A and C both went to people, your court. Now, C filed a case on A asking for the money. Now, you guys tell me who will win the case? A na C na? Sir, both can't win, sir. I agree, sir. I will not justify anyone, sir. I can't take anyone's side. A na C na, but one has to win, no? B will lose, sir. Hey, B, you went out, Noda, come inside. Yes, A will win, C will win. A will win? How many of you think A will win? How many of you think C will win? The others saw. Jivan motivation. C, how many of you think C will win? Okay, why do you think C will win? It has, okay, you had given a credit transaction and he has to repay the money. So it is his right to repay, you will get back the money. Okay. Is it the same answer? Okay. Anyone else C will win? Okay, why will A win?
Because he paid to the company. He went to the of the company,
Huh.
not to the person. It doesn't matter who's at the helm of the management. It is the company who has to give him the goods.
Now the company only sent, no?
Again, sir, C is the management. He is the management of the particular thing. He is sending it, but it doesn't matter. He has paid the company. So,
Company only sent it, huh? Tokri bhede.
but the company sent it, but they won't win.
In the bag was company's name only.
No, they won't
D-Mart.
win. They won't win because they've got their payment. In the books, it is that they've already gotten the payment.
How?
Because, sir,
That was a loan transaction. After 2 months, I am asking Togri bhede.
but it will be there in the books.
2 lakh kada Togri bhede?
The accounts will be there, no, sir. Money I've received. I have to give the goods. It will be there. No company will maintain account.
See, one is loan transaction. If you said if it is for that, then it makes sense.
Chuma he gave money, sir.
I don't know. I am asking. Okay, now I'll come back to that.
In the letter is clearly mentioned, he should supply to him, not any other person.
That is also.
That is also, that is only the answer. That is also the answer. Cheering up there. So remember, why I am specifically asking is, it's a first class, it's fine. As you go by, remember in law, your answer has no value. The questions in your exam will be this only. Who will win? A na, B na? Inky pinky ponky also might work, no? How long does it take? See, in a case there will be two parties. How long does it take for you to tell A will win, B will win? That is also not how they will ask. They will ask you specifically, will B win the case or not? That is how the question will be asked. You need extra talent. At least MCQ has 4. Here only 2. Yes or no? Even if you hit a 50% of average, you will pass. Conclusion will never give you an answer. Then, how did you reach the conclusion will give you an answer. So, until your justification is right, your conclusion has no value. So, start getting used to the justification from today. I will ask you a question. The entire contract act for the next 10 days will be questions only. What do you think? That only will be the question. You will tell me the answer with a reason. And that reason is nothing but what is the topic you are studying. Specific offer. When an offer is made to Mr. B, it can be accepted also by Mr. B. In this case, A gave a reason saying that, Your Honor, my offer was specifically to Mr. B because my assumption was whatever is the loan repayment I need to get back, I thought of counter claiming, meaning setting off the transaction. Towards that, I wanted to set it off. I can't pay the money again. So in this case, A will win the case, C will lose the case. So at times it's okay, don't think from heart. Yes? Legal terminologies are important, but you guys can have one question also. But don't you think it is unfair, sir, Papa C? C can recover money from B, and that is not there in our case law. Our case law ends here. That is only called as doctrine of equity. Equity means no one just like that should suffer a loss. There are some equity means what? Natural justice. You should be given some justice. I cannot say no, you suffer, go. That's a second story. But between A and C, who will win? A will only win because the offer was made to B and not to C. And who can accept the offer? B can accept the offer.
So technically, C should not have given.
She.
So
C should have not accepted it. Technically, it is B who should have accepted it. Correct. Understood? Pakkana? Yes, sir. One day what happened, people? Sir, yeah, sir, yalla one day only happened. Let us imagine it happened. So one day what happened? A, he wanted to become a teacher. Or why? Why he? Let us take she this time. Yes, sir. Sir, now she applied for a job with a school. Yes. Now in that school, okay, what is your name? Rachana. Okay. She became Rachana only. Your name? Durga. Okay. I hope you guys are okay taking your names.
Yes, sir.
That's fine? Okay. He is like Adral Enide, sir. Nine ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳು ಪರ್ಪಲ್ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಸಂಕೇತ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಂದೆ ಕಣ Okay. Now people, Rachana applied for a job to become a teacher in a school. In this school, Durga is already a teacher. So Rachana gave her interview. So in the school, the interview was done. The management was discussing. That was a beautiful interview. She was really brilliant. We have to hire her. That time Durga was passing there only. Durga heard it. Durga immediately, Rachana, you're in you passed it. Let us party. So people, they actually celebrated. But after 2 days, Rachana was actually anticipating for a offer letter. But unfortunately, she got a regret call from the school saying that, we are so sorry, unfortunately you could not clear the interview. Rachana filed a case on the school that I know you had accepted my interview. Later on you guys are going back. I have an evidence also. So Rachana filed a case on the school and Durga agreed to give the witness as well that the school had accepted it. Who will win the case? Rachana has filed a case on the school. School, ah? Why?
Because they never told sir, because letter of appointment should be a formal way. Here it's an informal way of communication.
So, specific offer or specific acceptance, when it is made, it has to be accepted by a person in a formal way. Again, this also will come under specific offer and specific acceptance only. You cannot take an acceptance coming from someone else. It is not a formal channel. You have to take an acceptance coming from the person to whom you gave an interview. Agreed? Yes, sure, pakana. So that is again, this is a exam based question. They had asked this once. Clear all of you? Yes? Okay. So that is your specific offer. Clear? Okay, next one.